In this video, everyone, we are going to be looking at the Multiple Individuals tab and how to create class lists. What to look for and filtering for a specific time frame is very important. So let's dig into the data. In here, I'm on the Multiple Individuals tab. You can see that I've clicked on it here at the bottom. Looks like the other tabs, except the column A is quite different. In here, we've got all of these different drop-down bars, and when you click on it, the list of students that have all of the students who have been entered into the ABC logs, their name will appear here. And this is how we can look at multiple individuals, perhaps a target group that we're looking at, or how we can create class lists. So first, let's see how we can create a class list. If you right click on the Multiple Individuals tab, you will see that there is a duplicate option. And when you click on it, the spreadsheet will create a duplicate of this page. So you can see copy of multiple individuals, and we are going to rename it. So again, we click on it, click on that drop down, we rename, and it will come blue. And instead of copy of multiple individuals, we are going to call this done. So I'm going to set up a class for myself. So that tab will remain there. Again, Google saves it automatically. If we go in here, we can now set up our class list. So in my class, I have student 70. I have student 70. I have student 47, student 6, student 8, student 46, and student 7. If you put too many student names in it, you can always or the wrong student name, just re-click on that and change the number, or not the number, but change the name of that actual individual. And if you enter too many and you want to have no value attached, just click on student name, and that will erase there is no value to the student name one. We put it in there for that specific purpose. So the bar over here shows that it's calculating the formulas and it's pulling the data and attaching it into this file. So you don't want to exit out of here until that bar has finished filling up, and you're not going to see all the data filtered into here until that bar is done. So it's taking a little while, but when it's done, you'll be able to scroll down and you'll be able to see your data charts down below, and then be able to dig into the data for your group of students. You can see the behavior, you can see the consequences, all related and connected to that group of student names that we pulled. So in this instance, for my done class list of all the names of the behavior that I am tracking. If you want to look at a specific time frame, as we've touched on in other videos, you just click up here to change the time frame that you're looking at. And then, so if I wanted to look at December, for example, all I need to do is just click on December 1st in here of 2016. And if I want to look at more than a month, then I just have to make sure that I change my end date. In a moment, when that bar stops loading, we're going to see that there are some errors that pop up, or some zeros that come into the data that's up here. And the reason that we are seeing that is we are asking the system to time travel and go back in time. So we can't have a finish date that is before our start date. And so that's why all these zeros appear up here. So don't panic if you see it. Just check your start and finish dates. And I've done this 1,000 times, and every once in a while it catches me off guard, and I just have to go back and check my start and finish dates. And once I change that, so I'm going to double click on here, and my calendar is going to pop up. I'm going to switch to the end of December, so December 30th, and you'll see that bar populate. So it's calculating the data, it's filtering all that information out. Once it filters it out, those zeros will disappear because I'm not asking the system to time travel, and go to start and finish date is within a reasonable amount of time. So once that bar fills in, then you'll be able to see the data for December. And this is a really great tool to do a month to month comparison. So you'll be able to see if the consequences that you have put in place. See, now the values have changed. There's no zeros, so it's reading in a reasonable time frame. So you can look at November and then compare it to December, and you can see whether your antecedents or if your behaviors have changed due to the different consequences that you've put in place, or and track your behavior that way. And I've also used it to do a monthly breakdown. So my September is for the whole school data, but you could also do that, for example. So this is my whole school that I looked at and broke it down into the antecedents and triggers for September. But you could also do that for your multiple individuals tab and compare month to month as well. And that's a very useful tool to be able to see whether you're adapting and changing and responding to the student needs within your building. All right, if you have any more questions about interpreting that data, please email myself. And if you have any technical questions on how to change it, you can email myself or Chris, and we can help you solve those issues. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.